You're welcome. Anytime, citizen.
Feels like anything's possible when you're in love, according to Billie Holiday. Here's crazy, he calls me.
Alright, so, what exactly were we doing? Yo, 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 what's up? Anybody else wide awake like me? Because I am fucking wide awake. Oh, this shit. The mysterious stranger. Huh. Case, the mysterious stranger. Sightings of a man dubbed the mysterious stranger have been popping up sporadically across the old U.S. for years now. Best case, the man's a moral lunatic. Worst case, a prolific serial killer. Okay. All anyone knows is his MO, appearing suddenly, killing without remorse, disappearing without a word. The stranger has no known accomplices, no clear method for selecting his targets, no calling cards left behind. Sightings range from the NCR all the way to the East Coast, stretching back decades. Now he's come to the Commonwealth. Last thing this place needs is another psychopath running amok. Time to start putting together the pieces to put this one away. Description: human male, outfits vary, but most recent sightings describe a large overcoat and fedora. Guy has taste, I'll give him that much. One man, multiple men, a ghoul with minimal scarring, might explain the long passages of time between sightings. Appears and disappears suddenly, suggesting preternatural, what fucking word is that? Infiltration abilities, access to advanced cloaking tech. All but earliest descriptions suggest the stranger uses only conventional arms, making infiltration. How much fucking reading is this? Training more likely. Perps like this make me wish the Institute had sprung for thermal detection before giving me the boot. Sighting locations: Commonwealth confirmed, Capital Wasteland confirmed, NCR, old rumors, Shady's hands, really old rumors. That's fucking funny. Alright, we'll take that. So that doesn't give us a mission? I guess not. Listens to Marty. I want to have... It would be more canon to have Nick do these missions. Yeah, it's canon to have Nick as a companion doing these quests, so... Fuck. Clear the reach from Backstreet Apparel. Actually, you know what? Miscellaneous. There we go. That's what we're gonna do. Bro, like, Twitch is not, like, working right now for me. Like, it is not loading. It's not showing that I'm live. And I can't check my chat. So I gotta back out of it yet again. Uninstalled. Oh, fuck. I accidentally uninstalled fucking Twitch. Whoops. Am I still streaming? Whoops. Well, that was fucking stupid of me. Oh, Lord. Uno momento, por favor. I can't believe I did that. I knew I was going to end up doing that one day. Instead of pressing force stop, I fucking clicked uninstall. I just love it when it loads and it still says installing. Alright. And it's still saying installing. Holy moly, bro. I can't stand technology sometimes. Alright. Metal, mongrel. Now we gotta verify the stupid email, because I had to log back in. And just like every single time, I have to get an email confirmation. It's never saved in a web, in a, whatchamacallit, a window. It's just funny that every app has another window, but that doesn't what I needed. Oh, this stream is off to an amazing start so far. Amazing start. Five 536-402. Oops. 402. Stupid code. Alright. Is it working now? 8 minutes wasted so far. Okay, there we go. Oh, nobody said anything to me. How am I not surprised?
Want to do something fun?
What is this? Earl Sterling's house. Oh, yeah, that's right. What am I doing? Oh. All right. Perfecto. We are officially on the way. After all that bullshit.
Ever been up in the stands? Let's just say they
Hey,
control
Vadim.
a lot of things.
Come, have a drink. I didn't buy bar to sell water.
Yet another breaking story.
Earl Sterling used to work here, right?
Poor Earl. Gone just like that. Such a good bartender. Good friend. Oh, terrible with women, mind you. Bull in china shop with them. You with Valentine's Detective Agency? I forgot to drop off Earl's key when I hired you people. Here, I hope you find out what happened. Security does nothing but yell at me for asking about it. Now let me pour you a drink. Come on.
You staying out of trouble?
You are checking up on me? I love it. Do not worry. I have cut ties with anyone who might try to kill me over debts. All is well, friend. Relax.
Yeah, so we're basically just doing all the Diamond City quests for now.
Not looking to buy right now.
Ah, come on.
If you don't live here, you ain't nobody. Got it?
Whatever you're gonna ask.
Oh, I
don't
live
know
here,
anything
buddy.
about.
Don't you worry. If you got a problem, we could take this outside, buddy boy.
You'll get used to Diamond City security being unhelpful. Doesn't sound like I do.
Oh yeah, I didn't.
The city's always jumping at shadows.
I didn't give him the fucking ferns, did I?
Solomon.
Gotta accept life on its terms, you know? Something bad happens, just
Did
say
I?
yes to it.
I guess so. I don't fucking know. I don't know why I can't remember. Oh yeah.
Diamond City surplus is where you can sell all those scraps you've scavenged.
Where the hell's the house? Then again, I kind of do want to finish the romance with Piper because I feel like we're literally almost there. Fuck. Dude, where is this place at? I'm like losing my mind over here. Oh. Gotta go around here. This fucking maze.
Never call your mother a single machine.
See, I don't like this because like Nick would be talking right now. Like he legit would like have dialogue and shit. Fuck this. Nah. Nah, we'll do this later. Fuck it. Fuck it. Get it out of here. Okay.
Hey, hold up there. First time in Good Neighbor? You can't go walking around without insurance.
You better back off, or you're the one who's gonna need insurance.
Well, hey, all right. We'll just say your insurance is paid up for now, okay?
I don't care if you dislike that, Piper. Frig off.
Through the gate the first time, they're a guest. You lay off that extortion crap.
What do you care? He ain't one of us.
No love for your mayor, Finn. I said let him go.
You soft Hancock. You keep letting outsiders walk all over us. One day, there'll be a new mayor.
Come on, man. This is me we're talking about. Let me tell you something. Why'd you have to go and say that, huh? Breaking my heart over here. Now I know you had old Finn handled back there, but a mayor's gotta make a point sometimes. You alright?
I'm fine. Thanks for taking care of him.
Good. Now don't let this incident taint your view of our little community. Good neighbors of the people, for the people. You feel me? Everyone's welcome.
Yeah, I feel you.
Good. You stay cool, and you'll be part of the neighborhood. So long as you remember who's in charge.
Yes, Mr. Hancock, sir.
Hey there.
A new player in Good Neighbor. Hello, little pawn. Welcome to our fun and games.
Brotherhood of Steel better stay out of Good Neighbor. All I'm saying.
Oh yeah, you got a problem with the Brotherhood? Got a problem with the fucking Brotherhood? Oh yeah? Let's see how much you can fucking deal damage. How much damage you can whatever, I can't even talk. I don't know what I'm saying.
Well, Mr. Valentine, I thought you had forgotten about little me.
May have walked out of the den, Irma, but I'd never walk out on you.
Oh, Rizzy.
Ours downstairs, you big flirt.
Hey, Valentine.
Let's go talk to Amari.
Here for Amari.
I'm gonna talk to her
She's
real quick.
downstairs.
Irma.
Whatever you and Nick are up to, I don't need to know. Just don't let the big metal softy hurt himself, all right?
Dr. Amari?
Yes? I take it this isn't a social call.
You're the one who can extract memories from a brain, right?
Normally, we only allow our clients to experience their own memories. Now, what's this all about?
We need a deep dig, Amari, but it's not gonna be easy. The perp, Kellogg, is already cold on the floor.
Are you two mad? Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse, you don't realize that the memory simulators require intact, living brains to function.
please. Nick told me you're the only one who can make this work.
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Amari. The biggest scientific secret of the Commonwealth. You need this, and so do we.
Fine. I'll take a look. But no guarantees. Do you have it with you?
Here's what I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait. That's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Those circuits look awfully familiar.
I'm not surprised. From what I've seen, all Institute technology has a similar architecture.
Yeah, they weren't just creating sense. Seems like they were transforming people literally into synthetic humans, aka cyborgs.
Nick's an older model synth. Is he compatible?
That's exactly what I was thinking. If we are lucky, it should hook right in. But even if this works, Mr. Valentine would be taking on a tremendous amount of risk. We're talking about wiring something to his brain.
Don't worry about me, Amari. Let's do it.
Yeah, he's a fucking machine. Why are we worried about him? We can just fucking recharge him.
I appreciate this, Nick.
You can thank me when we've found your son. All right, let's do this.
Whenever you're ready, Mr. Valentine. Just sit down.
If I start cackling like an old grizzled mercenary, pull me out, okay?
Let's see here. I need you to keep talking to me, Mr. Valentine. Any slight change in your cognitive functions could be dire. Are you feeling any different?
There's a lot of flashes. Static. I can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
That's what I was afraid of. The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one last failsafe. There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
I don't know.
Is Nick gonna be okay?
Yes, the connections appear to be stable. Hopefully it'll be as simple as unplugging the implant once we're done. But that doesn't get around the current problem. The memory encryption is too strong for a single mind. But what if we use two? We load both you and Mr. Valentine into the memory loungers. Run your cognitive functions in parallel. He'll act as a host, while your consciousness drives through whatever memories we can find.
Any idea what I'm gonna see in there?
I have no clue. But considering we only have a single piece of the medial temporal lobe and not the whole brain, I doubt it'll be cohesive.
All right, let's get started.
Just sit down over there and keep your fingers crossed.
See you on the other side.
Initiating brainwave migration between the transplant and the host. Mnemonic activity coming from the transplant. It's degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on. Can you hear me? Ah, good. The simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmentary. I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location. There. This is the earliest intact memory I can find.
Turn down the goddamn radio. I'm trying to sleep.
Oh, fuck.
All 5 states have now signed on
you are experiencing these memories is Kellogg. This may prove disorienting at first.
People always hoping for something better. They usually end up with something worse. I was such a dummy back then. What did I know about how the world worked? I think now she wanted me to kill him. I should have. Instead, I ended up running away. I told myself I wanted to find somewhere out from under the thumb of the NCR and all their rules. But really, I was running from the guilt of not protecting her from Dad. It doesn't matter now, though. Dad was either drunk or not around. I guess he must have run with one of the raider gangs, but I never really knew what he did. Don't know why Mom was with him. Maybe at some point in his life he wasn't a complete asshole.
What?
Mom knew how it was. She wasn't soft, but she loved me in her way. And she protected me from Dad. That cost her more than a few beatings. I never knew what happened to her after I left. I didn't want to know. Not then.
Joke. What's it mean, Mom?
Nothing, Connie. People like to talk and hope someone else is going to keep them safe.
I was such a dummy back then.
Teacher at school said the NCR would bring back the good old days. Like before the big war.
Don't you listen to that twaddle. I'm going to stop sending you if that's what they're teaching you.
I'm going out. Where the fuck did you put my boots?
Listen to me, Connie. You take this. You're old enough. You're the man of the family now. It's your job to protect us. Your father's useless, but you won't turn out like him. You're a good boy. And all that on the radio, all useless talk. The only thing that will protect you in this world is that gun in your hands. You need to learn to use it if you're going to survive.
I will, Mom. I promise. I won't let you down.
You've always been my good boy.
This doesn't seem to be what we're looking for. There appears to be another intact memory close to you in temporal sequence. There. Try that one.
The thing about happiness is, you only know you had it.
You only knew you had it
Gone.
when it's gone.
I mean, you may think to yourself that you're happy, but you don't really believe it. Focus on the petty bullshit or next job or whatever. It's only looking back, by comparison with what comes after, that you really understand that's what happiness felt like. I was the worst thing that ever happened to her. If she'd never met me, she'd have stayed in the hub, maybe hooked up with someone who didn't kill people for a living. Probably been happier than she was with me. Almost certainly lived longer. It's gonna be fine. You'll see.
But we don't know anybody here. And now, with the baby?
Come on, Sarah, you've got to give it a chance. Whatever made me think that a guy like me should have a daughter? No, I never deserved her. Not for 1 second. I finally got steady work with a good outfit. Nothing like that in the NCR these days.
No, I'm not saying this was a mistake. I'm just... Are you sure these guys know what they're doing? They seem kind of green.
I know, but that's where I come in. Just wait. In a few years, I'll be running my own crew. As soon as I make the connections I need. Then I can give you anything you want. And little Mary, too.
I never worried about you before. Must be my mama instincts kicking in. Who knew I had those, huh?
Come on, you're great with her. And you don't need to worry about me. Most of it's just running security for the she. A lot of standing around looking tough. I thought San Francisco was my chance to start fresh. I was the hot shit, the gunslinger from the hub, rolling into town with the world at my feet. Everybody knew I was the one who'd shot Valdez. I could write my own ticket to any outfit in town. It all worked out pretty damn well. For a while.
Well, they sure picked the right person for that job.
Listen, it's gonna be great here. See this? This is what's gonna keep you and Mary safe. I promise.
I know, Connie. I'm sure we're gonna be really happy here.
We are. You'll see. That's okay. I got it.
Let's keep looking. I'll connect you to the next intact memory.
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg? You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you? Just so you know, they died like dogs. And you weren't there to help them.
I found another memory to try. I'll connect you.
Mind if we sit down?
Suit yourself. There's always someone who wanted someone else dead. Sometimes just roughed up, but dead was usually what they wanted. Sometimes they thought they could cheat me. That was usually only when I first arrived somewhere. Didn't matter to me. They just took it as part of the job. Little extra thrown in for free. I always got paid in the end. One way or another. There was always a job for someone like me. Didn't matter what it was. Didn't matter who I was supposed to kill. I got pretty good at it. I didn't care where I was going. Ended up mostly wandering east. Getting as far away from San Francisco as I could, maybe.
So...
I don't remember much from that time. It all kinda blends together. There was almost always a bar, though. That's universal.
I hear you'll take care of people's problems. Is that right?
If you pay me.
Oh, we'll pay you. And you'll do this all by yourself?
That's right.
We pay you when the job's done. Is that okay?
That's the way you want to do it? So who do you want dead?
Well, it's like this. There's his family. Lives down the creek a ways.
Well, we seem to be getting closer. Try this next one.
Mr. Kellogg, I'm glad you decided to meet with me.
So, you're with the Institute. I wanted to see for myself if you really existed.
We do, as you can see.
What do you want?
It's come to my attention that you've been rather disruptive of our operations lately. This must stop.
I do what people pay me to do. If that's a problem for you, I could see only one way out.
And what's that, Mr. Kellogg?
If I'm working for you, there's no more problem. From what I hear, you can afford me.
I don't think you fully understand the situation you're in.
I think I do.
Very well. B-748, initiate.
I finally ended up in the Commonwealth. I kinda ran out of road. Plus, I'd come to terms with life. I wasn't gonna be stupid enough to get mixed up with caring about other people again. It was just me against the world. And the world had it coming.
Impressive. We may have something to talk about after all.
You heard all sorts of rumors about the Institute. But I figured they were just a convenient boogeyman for anything bad that ever happened. They were real, all right. They didn't know anything about operating on the surface. Relied on their synths for everything. They had the resources I needed, and I had the expertise they needed. Turned into a permanent arrangement. Suited me just fine.
Getting warmer. One of these has got to tell us something. We're running out of brain here. There's one that looks mostly intact. Connecting now.
Manual override initiated. Cryogenic stasis suspended.
Vault computers are still working. That's good. Checking through the logs. Hopefully it's all...
Just find it.
Pod C6. Down the hall near the end.
Back to where it all began.
The eggheads never liked taking orders from a dirty, contaminated degenerate like me. But they needed me. And I made sure they knew it. I was now the Institute's main operator in the Commonwealth. If they needed something done, they came to me. It wasn't usual for anybody from the Institute to come along on a mission, so this one stood out. I didn't know then who it was we were grabbing from the vault. Of course, neither did they. Not really. The eggheads never liked taking orders from a dirty, contaminated degenerate like me. But they needed me, and I made sure they knew it. I never knew why we didn't just refreeze the rest of them. But we had our orders. I guess the old man didn't want so many loose ends. Too bad he left alive the one person he shouldn't have. Even then, I knew it was a mistake leaving him alive. I understood that kind of revenge. No one better. But I was cocky enough to assume I could handle some soft, pre-war vault dweller, even if he somehow got thawed out. At least I know those Institute bastards will soon get what's coming to them, too. If he could take me out, they won't be able to hide from him for long.
This is the one. Here.
Open it. I'm glad I didn't have to kill the kid. I'm not saying I haven't done it, but, I never liked to. And yeah, I guess it did remind me of her. Yeah, I'm a cold-hearted bastard for sure, but, still human. Better this way, though. Better than taking her kid and leaving her alive.
Is it over? Are we okay?
Almost. Everything's gonna be fine.
Come here. Come here, baby. No. I've got him.
Let the boy go. I'm only gonna tell you once.
I'm not giving you Sean!
God damn it. Get the kid out of here and let's go. At least we still have the backup.
Cryogenic sequence reinitialized.
What's the holdup?
I'm almost finished, Kellogg. I just need to confirm. Come on. All right, we're good.
I'm sorry you had to go through that again. I found another intact memory. Whenever you're ready. Is that your son? This appears to be a very recent memory. So, good news, I think.
Wasn't my idea to settle down with the kid in the middle of Diamond City. I thought it was a terrible idea, actually. But it was one of the old man's pet projects, so here we were. Me and the kid. Like a happy little family. I ended up kind of liking it. A reminder of what my life might have been if things had turned out differently. But there's no going back. I knew it was just temporary. It'd be back to normal business before too long. This whole setup in Diamond City was part of some elaborate plan of the old man's. Seems obvious now that we were bait for our friend from the vault. Timing couldn't have been an accident. It's not how the old man works. I wonder if he outsmarted me in the end. Another loose end tied up.
Kellogg.
It's okay. One of these days you're gonna get your head blown off just barging in here like that.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. So what's the big crisis this time?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
Left? As in?
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil. We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
Wow. Some heads are gonna roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
No kidding. One of the top bioscience boys?
a way to throw them off and be at an advantage. If Virgil found a way to survive there, you'll have to do the same. If you're going to follow him.
I'll find a way to get through the rats. Don't worry.
Good luck, and be safe. By the way, I unplugged Mr. Valentine first. Removed the implant while you were waking up. He's waiting for you upstairs.
There we go.
Well, take your time. Keep me fed.
The memory den's not accepting new clients right now, sweetheart.
Hey, Irma.
Oh, enjoying yourself in Good Neighbor? It's a heck of a town, ain't it?
Coming at you almost live from Diamond City. I'm your host, Travis. Lonely.
Hey, Valentine.
Hope you got what you were looking for inside my head. I was right. I should have killed you when you were on ice.
Kellogg? Is that you?
What? What are you talking about?
You sounded like Kellogg just then.
Did I? Huh. Mari said there might be some mnemonic impressions left over. Anyway, I feel fine, so let's get going. Or I could head back to Diamond City, since you've got company already.
I'll see you around, Nick.
Good luck out there. You know where to find me. I never did understand why the hell they programmed us to feel pain.
Hey everyone, gather around. Let's kick the breeze back. Shoot the fat. Now, I
Whoever
know
this
you all
Brotherhood
are
of
doing your
Steel
own
is,
thing.
I'm not
I don't want
buying that.
anyone here
We
to
come.
Diamond City Surplus is where you can sell all those scraps you've scavenged.
Probably nothing. Some guy came into town, said he picked up a weird discovery in the Cambridge ruins.
Hey, let me ask you something.
Sure, ask away.
It's just, with everything that's happened with you and your family, it's a whole hell of a lot to process. I wanted to make sure you're holding up all right.
Doesn't really matter. I'm here now. I've just got to deal with that.
Good attitude to have. Not the way I felt. Took me a long damn time to get a feel for this place.
Yeah, I'm all right.
Huh. You're a tougher nut than I thought. Tougher than I was.
Yeah, I like the other one way better. The other option was way better than. Yeah, I'm alright. Yep. See my wife's head get blown off, like, not once but twice. But I'm alright. Yeah, everything's fine.
I don't know, Nick. My family's in tatters. I've been dropped into this place where everything's trying to kill me. You tell me.
Well, I'd expect you to feel lost, scared, and mad as hell. I sure did. Took me a long damn time to get a feel for this place. Thank goodness I found Diamond City. It's got its flaws, sure, but it beats the hell out of anywhere else in the Commonwealth. Of course, when I took up there back when, people were just as scared of the Institute as they are now. Maybe more. The massacre of the CPG was still pretty fresh in people's minds at that point, and folks were still losing sleep over the broken mask. Plenty of people assumed I was just a saboteur, moving in to melt down the reactor or poison the drinking water. But at the time, they couldn't exactly turn me away.
Broken mask?
This was long before I'd moved to town, but apparently some gentleman type shows up in Diamond City, heads down to Power Noodles. Guess he didn't like the food because he pulled his pistol and opened fire on the folks enjoying theirs. When security finally put enough holes in him to drop him, they say he was full of servos and sprockets, just like yours truly. Seems he malfunctioned, went berserk. It was the first time people realized that synths had stopped looking like me and started looking like them. Considering what these folks went through, I felt real lucky they let me in the front gate at all.
Massacre of the CPG? What's that?
The Commonwealth Provisional Government. Years back, a group of settlements tried to get together and form a coalition. Every settlement with even a hint of clout sent representatives to try and hash out an agreement. Only the Institute sent a representative of their own, a synth. The man killed every rep at the talks. The Commonwealth Provisional Government was over before it even got off the ground. I took up in town not long after. I was damn lucky they didn't just tell me to scram right then and there.
Why'd they let you in?
Because I'd rescued the mayor's daughter. Gal of about 15. Pride and joy of the mayor back then. Man by the name of Henry Roberts. The young Miss Roberts decided she'd run off with some caravan hand she'd, known for an evening. Turns out the guy was part of a gang of kidnappers. I didn't even know who I was rescuing, just stumbled on a crying girl and 4 toughs. I took her home and the mayor dubbed me a hero, offered me a place in town. Lots of folks protested, said I was a spy, but he wouldn't have it. Taking up in the city was tricky at first, but I never tried to hide what I was, and people seemed to warm to that.
You took down 4 guys by yourself?
Well, I didn't have to. Back then, synths were even more of an unknown quantity than they are today. I told them I was rigged to explode and started going beep, beep, beep. Hardest part of that rescue was keeping from laughing as they climbed over each other to get away.
Was it hard settling in?
Yeah, they sure didn't make it easy. I started off doing the jobs no one else wanted. I got more banged up being Diamond City's handyman than I ever did living out in the ruins. But I guess folks never forgot I rescued the mayor's daughter, so they started coming to me when people went missing. Wife runs off with a new paramour and takes the rent money with her. Talk to the synth. An upset father decides moving him and the kids to Good Neighbor in the dead of night's not the worst damn idea since the bomb. Go get Nick. After a while, the jobs got so backed up, they didn't even ask me to do the handyman stuff anymore. Hell, I was so happy to do it, it was months before I started charging anyone. I never stopped being Nick the Synth, but it was Nick the Detective folks came to see. It was about then that things finally started feeling normal. It took me a long time to realize that home is where you make it. And with some time and effort, this place can be home for you, too. That's a long story, but I hope it helps. Want to get moving?
Nick.
Time to hit the road?
Let's head out.
Well, all right.
So, any stories you two come across out there? I get the exclusive, right?
Piper, I wouldn't know who else to tell.
Why is she going to fucking... No, you get your ass over here right now,
Piper.
Are you fucking bitch?
Figures he'd be the one to run off.
Oh my god, open the fucking door.
Even good people do crazy things when they're scared.
So, you found a minute for me yet?
Sure thing.
Just what you said about Nat. I've been going over it again and again in my head, and what you said was right. Family's too precious. What kind of life is she gonna have if I never go near her again? It's just... Sometimes it feels like the only things I've got in life are Nat and the paper. Having someone I can count on, someone like you, it's meant a lot to me. Not a lot of people want to hang around with the nosy reporter.
Yeah, but you're my kind of nosy.
You're the exception. I haven't exactly made a lot of friends in this career. I just wanted to right the things I thought were wrong. And when Nat and I first got to Diamond City, there was a lot of wrong. Crooked guards, lousy infrastructure. There was a hole in the exterior wall that was patched over with a bookcase. One bookcase. That's it. I started the paper more as an act of desperation than anything else.
Sounds like someone I know.
Turned out I wasn't the only one who wanted things to change. After the first couple of editions, people may not have agreed with what I said, but everyone was listening.
And looks like her, too.
Sounds like you really cleaned up Diamond City.
Well, a lot of things got done. They even put a second bookshelf over that hole. And patched it with bricks. When that first edition hit the stands, I felt like I'd finally done something worth doing. But afterwards, things changed. People didn't want to talk the way they used to. Seemed that overnight I'd gone from being Piper, friend and confidant, to Piper, the nosy snoop. A lot of folks, they haven't treated me the same since. Started to feel like the only person I could count on was my little sis.
You can count on me, Piper.
I know I can. You're not afraid of me like everyone else. I was sure that the paper would be the best thing I ever did in my life, but being here with you now I don't know. I've needed someone like you in my life for a long time, Blue. I just never expected I'd actually get them. So thank you for being the friend I can count on.
It sounds to me like you're interested in becoming more than just
That
friends.
sounds so
I
creepy.
mean,
He sounds like a fucking
I'm
synth right
lying
there.
if I said
He's
I
like,
never
it
thought
sounds
about
like
you
to me
that
you
way.
want to be
Not
with
that
me.
I'm always thinking
Human.
It's just
Human and human.
Blue. I'm loud and pushy and constantly getting in over my head. Why would someone like you ever want someone like me?
All we've been through? I've already seen you at your worst.
And you're still here, aren't you? Goodness, Blue, I don't know what to say. You're everything I could ever ask for. Come on. Let's not keep the world waiting.
Woohoo.
Hey, you there. I have a question for you.
Oh god. Oh god, it's the guy that got his ass whooped.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
You were in the tap house before, when...
You got your ass kicked.
You tried to punch out the bartender. What was that all about?
I thought it was dead obvious. Cook is sleeping with my wife, and I'm supposed to just pretend I don't know, until Cook decides he's bored with her and she comes crawling back home to me.
A sad story, but nothing to do with me.
No, I need your help. I'll pay you. I've got some money, and I can get some more. I'm going to go back and talk to him, and I want you to come with me. You saw? He won't take me seriously otherwise. I don't want to have to really hurt him. I just want him to leave Darcy alone.
Okay, I'll help you.
Okay, good. Good. I'm sure Cook will back down once he sees you're with me.
This'll work better if I talk to Cook by myself.
You're probably right. I am so angry at Cook, I might lose control. Just get him to leave Darcy alone.
I'll make sure Cook gets the message.
Good. Don't kill him if you don't have to, but otherwise, I don't care what you do to him. He deserves to suffer for what he's done.
Hanging out with Valentine, huh? Good for you. Nikki's good. Now you know what I mean.
Got a reason for bothering me? Get lost.
Hey.
I'll see what I can do. If I got it.
Yeah, I don't think you can change his apparel. I don't know. Yeah, you can't. Move, bitch. Get out the way.
Think the radio sounds better these days? I'm not getting nearly as many complaints.
Travis.
Things with Scarlet didn't really, work out. But that's fine.
See, that's the bummer. It's like all that fucking bullshit, and it doesn't even work out.
Hey, Travis.
I haven't forgotten what you've done for me. Oh, hey. How are you? Think the radio sounds better these days? I'm not getting nearly as many complaints.
Got our eyes on you. Even if you are palling around with Nick
Bruh,
Valentine.
I'm with Nick. What the fuck you gonna do? Dr. Sun's house. I'm gonna sit here with you fine folks, if that's okay.
Hey, Mo.
Trying to take some time off over here.
The fuck you
Hey,
too,
Polly.
bitch.
Get lost.
You know what? How about you suck a nut? Yes, suck a nut. Ah, indeed. Alright, so we're gonna fucking... The hell? I forgot how to play this game. Am I not, like, able to wait? That's weird. Scoot over, Nick. Plop my butt down on this bench here. Okay, so we're gonna do 13 hours.
Nice pip, boy.
Don't let the stress of life kill you. Relax with some cans.
Oh!
I'll start in here.
I remember now
The living room.
what this mission is.
Must be some hint where that boy ran off to. You know, for all the talk, I'd put the chances of this being an Institute snatch job somewhere between 0 and none. Just think about it. Earl Sterling, local assistant bartender? Why not nab the bartender himself? Lord knows Vadim samples his own wares enough that some weird behavior wouldn't make anyone bat an eyelash. Nothing over here. And Earl had lousy people skills. Might score the Institute some points in the last person you'd ever suspect category. Why not snatch someone with charm? Someone who...
Dr. Crocker, resident surgeon, reconstruction surgery.
A receipt from the mega
Uh-oh.
surgery center, huh? I wonder what the good
Longer.
doctors
Don't
have
mind
to
if
say
I do.
about that.
He liked his beer varieties. My kind of guy. You know, I haven't had a good IPA in a long time. I need to have me an IPA one of these days soon. Damn, he's collecting beers like the Infinity Stones. He has the one of each kind. He has an IPA, he had a fucking stout, he had a fucking... Or I don't think there's IPAs in this game. Oh, pale ale. Yeah, there is.
What, you lost? I ain't a tour guide.
Excuse me.
Just stop, okay? We got our own problems.
Hey, Doc.
Uh-oh.
Let's get you examined right away. Time is not on the side of the surgeon.
Do you know anything about this receipt?
Let me see. This is Dr. Crocker's deplorable handwriting, all right. Looks like Earl Sterling was one of his patients. The procedure noted here is mundane, low-risk cosmetic work. Dr. Crocker never performed it, however. Said Earl vanished before he paid. Now, let's get back to talking about your medical needs.
Where is Doc Crocker?
Last time I saw him, he had to get something out of the surgery cellar. Probably just had to wash some needles or move some storage around. Anyway, we should get back to your immediate medical requirements.
I need to get into the cellar, Doctor.
What does this look like? A public outhouse? You know what? Don't answer. Why on earth would I let you down there?
I'm investigating a missing person, Doctor. And I think the trail leads to your basement.
A missing person? You're talking about Earl, aren't you? You can't honestly think... You know what? Fine. If it'll put the matter to rest. Here, go see for yourself. But if I find one instrument out of place, you'll be getting the bill.
Where'd all this blood come from? It goes right into the basement.
Oh, Earl. You've really been a handful, you know. But I think we're just about done. Our little mistake is finally going to be corrected. Oh, naughty, naughty. You're not supposed to be down here, but that's okay. I can fix that. I can fix anything.
Yeah, you fixed things, all right. Fixed yourself some time in a Diamond City jail cell.
Jail cell? You don't get it, do you? Doc Crocker isn't going to jail. He's going to go back to his surgery, where people love him. And they love him because Doc Crocker never loses patience. He just makes people happy.
So you were performing surgery, and Earl didn't make it. Is that it?
I, might have had just a bit of jet before operating. So I nipped a few arteries I shouldn't have. Who hasn't? But I'm a problem solver, you see. I knew if Earl disappeared, everyone would just think the Institute took him.
You've killed a man, Doctor. You're going to pay for it. Put the gun down and come with me.
And let's not do anything rash.
I did it, didn't I? I killed a man. Oh God. Well, there's so much blood. So much blood all over me. I can fix anything.
Fucking coward.
What's going on here? Is that Dr. Crocker? I think
Fuck Dr. Crocker. Look at fucking Earl. I mean, Look at fucking Earl, or what's left of him. Ooh.
You owe me an explanation, Doctor. Your partner was cutting Earl Sterling up into little pieces.
Cutting him up into... Why would he? Oh, wait. Facial reconstruction surgery. If he really did go through with it, and it went badly, Dr. Crocker was willing to go that far to protect his reputation?
You let this happen, Doctor. You could have stopped this.
You're right. I should have known Dr. Crocker wasn't in any condition to continue practicing medicine. I should have known he killed Earl. Please, just go. I'll send the report to security and clean up this mess.
I'm not even gonna load it. I'm gonna stick with that. He should feel like shit. It's like, dude, he literally is like right next to you the whole fucking time. Dumbass.
Hey. I'm lit. So, the doctor did it, huh? Feels like there's a cliche in there somewhere.
Yeah, there's a cliche, all right. It's buried underneath your bad sense of humor.
That's gonna talk up. I might just start saying friends. Talk to Ellie. She's got the caps you earned for this one.
That's fucking hilarious. Just be a fucking dick the whole fucking playthrough. Oh, jeez. He's so fucking hilarious, man.
The case is solved, at least. He won't hurt anyone ever again.
You're better at this than I thought you'd be. And I already thought you'd be good. Ellie's holding the fee for this one. Ought to go talk to her. I guess we ought to give her the news.
So, you two find out where Earl Sterling ran off to?
Oh yeah, he did. Still
Earl never went anywhere. Doc Crocker killed him during a botched surgery.
Crocker killed Earl? Gone as long as he was, I figured maybe Raiders or the Institute, but Crocker? Where's the doc now? Rotting in a cell, I hope.
Crocker killed himself. He couldn't take the guilt.
Goodness. I'm sorry you two had to go through that. Here, take this. Sounds like you earned it. I'll send word to Mom. Let everyone down at the dugout inn know what happened. Shame it couldn't be better news. Thanks again for closing this one out.
fuck it, a vault, it's Marty. I know it's been a while, but I came across a little mystery I thought might get your circuits firing. You remember that ugly grasshopper statue on top of Faneuil Hall? Turns out it's got a note in it. A note written by the son of one Shem Drow.
Actually, it looks like he's listening
I
to
don't
it.
expect that name means anything to you, but the guy was a coppersmith. Way back when folks did shit like that. Apparently, this note leads straight to the old guy's stash. I don't know what's in it, but I'd sure like to know if it's still there. I'm gonna go do a little recon on the hall. If you decide you want to get the team back together, you let me know.
Hey.
Do something for you?
Hey, Valentine.
There's something bothering you?
Your thoughts?
Who do you think actually won the war? Nobody, I guess.
Fucking Voltec.
Your thoughts?
Should we get a move on?
That's all.
Excuse me.
All right.
Happy hunting.
Ms. Perkins.
Nick's not the type to turn someone away, but he's only one person. So sometimes things just pile up.
Where am I going? Oh. Okay. Gilded Grasshopper. And then we're gonna go right over here.
Underestimate us again.
Hell yeah.
What's that? What is it? What are you good for?
Hey, motherfucker. Oh shit.
Look who's back. You got guts. You're in for it now.
Stop right there! Don't make me pull the trigger. Follow my orders, and it'll be okay.
Hey! You disappear! No fair!
Phew. Phew. Here come my allergies.
I can
Go there.
smell you out
Now.
little snake.
Stand there. Stand there. Stay right there. Stand there. There.
Come on! Let's fly!
The day you die. Hey, toss anything you can't haul my way.
That pissed me off that I freaking missed that the first time shooting the grenade. That bugged me so much. Could have sworn there was a magazine over here. Huh. Okay.
Hey.
Are you serious?
Little baby scared!
Fucking scared the shit out of me. That fucking scared me. Move, Nick. Stupid. Oh, hi. Excuse me. I can do this. Shamundo, bra. Overkill? No. Necessary? Absolutely.
Unidentified intruder detected.
Get his ass. Get his ass.
Normal law and order has been restored. Intruder, identify yourself. Area secure.
What's that?
Could have sworn there's supposed to be a magazine or some shit in here. I don't know. was hoping I didn't, like, if there was, I didn't blow it away or something. That would suck. Oh, fuck it. Fucking goddamn froze. And our game fucking crashed. Absolutely wonderful. That's literally starting to piss me off that it's just not going to fucking shoot it the first time. That's the second time that's done that. Yeah. Yeah, you're dead. Fucking Marty.
Guess Marty never quite made it. Don't worry, pal. We'll close this one out for you.
Nice.
Shimdron made it May 25, 1742. To my brethren and fellow grasshoppers fell in a year 1755, November 13th, early in your morning, by a great earthquake by my old master above. Again, like to have met with utter ruin by fire, by hoping timely from my public station, came of the broken bones of much bruised, cured and fixed. Old master's son Thomas drowned June 28th, 1768, and though I will promise to discharge my office, yet I shall vary as ye wind on the banks of the Charles, where forever rests Master Shim. There one can find a life's worth. Uh-huh. Interesting.
Hey.
Do something? What do you need?
Your thoughts?
I guess death finally laughed back for Marty.
Your thoughts?
Too many folks these days count on violence to solve their problems. You only have to look around to see where that got us.
Your thoughts?
Hard to look at it like this, in such disrepair.
Your thoughts?
What a different world it'd be if folks just listened to the wisdom of the past.
Your thoughts?
Always another case to close.
Oh, nothing.
All right. Treasure. Guess some people just can't let go.
Hell yeah.
It's very interesting that his skull is the only thing that's lootable. We're taking it. Mean pastries. I think we've been here already. Oh yeah, this is where the cat is, right? I think this is where the cat is. The cat's still here. Here, we'll leave. There, we'll feed the cat. Why is it just like sticking up? I ain't got time for this bullshit. Almost. Why is this shit so fucking big? Fucking take it, Jesus.
that article? Public occurrences? Damn sense could be anywhere.
I'll meet you there then. Don't be late.
Yeah, I'll be there. I just have to close up.
We need to talk, Cook.
Oh, yeah? Is there some kind of problem?
Are you sleeping with Paul Pembroke's wife?
I really don't see what business it is of yours who I'm sleeping with.
Paul asked me to talk to you, so here I am, asking nicely.
And I'm asking you, nicely, to turn back around and go tell Paul to come talk to me himself, if he's man enough.
I'm counting to 3. 1, 2.
You really
Counting
think
to
threatening
3.
this man will...
Hold up. Don't get crazy on me. We can talk this out. This whole thing with Darcy and me. Bad idea. I admit it. Not like I planned it or anything. She was just always hanging around here. You know.
We're gonna check what the other options lead to.
Last chance. Are you gonna stay away from Darcy or not?
Take it easy. We can talk this through. This whole thing with Darcy and me. Bad idea. I admit it. Not like I planned it or anything. She was just always hanging around here. You know how it is. Look, tell Paul it's over. I swear. I won't even let her in my bar anymore. Is that good enough for you?
Paul wants you to suffer.
A promise isn't enough.
Well then, what do you want me... I have an idea. Something I've been thinking about for a while already. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone, you know?
This had better be good.
Here's the deal. I have some other, businesses on the side. One of them is helping Nelson Latimer spend his dad's money to make himself feel like a gangster.
Who's Nelson Latimer?
Malcolm's kid. An arrogant little pissant. But useful, since he has all the money in the world and likes to think of himself as a budding crime boss. Me and Nelson are supposed to be meeting some gentleman from Good Neighbor to exchange Nelson's cash for their chems. My plan is simple. We take the money and the chems.
Just attack Cook. Like, fuck you, bitch. Die.
Hold on. I have some questions first.
Yeah? What is it?
Why do you want to screw these guys over all of a sudden?
Oh, it isn't all of a sudden. Nelson's been complaining about my cut for a while now. He may be thinking about trying to strike out on his own. I've been waiting for the right opportunity to present itself, and here it is. Anything else?
What about afterwards? Won't everyone be after us?
Come on. You know the answer. No witnesses. Anything else?
That's it.
Okay, so you're in then?
I don't know. An awful lot of unknowns.
Trust me, We can do this, no problem. The meeting's always in the same place. They always bring the same number of guys. They'll never know what hit them.
I guess it's worth the risk. Let's do this.
Now you're talking. I promise, you won't regret it.
I'm in. Let's do this.
Now you're talking. I promise, you won't regret it. In a few hours, we're both going to be sitting pretty.
Dumbass.
That's it.
Pilfering around here, you don't get thrown in the pen. You get thrown in a grave.
Shut up, Nick. Oh.
Excuse me a moment. Hey, Joe. What's the word coming? In on the caravans. What? It ain't that bad, is it?
What the fuck are you talking
Who says
to,
I
Nick?
lost?
You and Piper be going crazy.
No loitering. Yeah?
Bro, seriously? Ooh, Doc Crocker's house. We might as well fucking go in here.
Got it.
Oh, no shit. Yo. Whoa. Huh. Ellie Perkins was a customer. Huh. That's very interesting to know. And very fishy. Wow, motherfucker. Shit. Fucking fell in the water. Golly. Never been inside out. I've never been inside Abbott's house either. That's fucking crazy. What's this place right here? This is Myrna's house. It doesn't say it's late. I think she's a synth. Oh, fuck me running. It didn't say it was fucking breaking or entering. See? It says open. It's fucking open. Everything else has a fucking lockpick on it. You see? I wonder... I don't fucking know. Pembroke residence. Isn't there a way I could just wait in the fucking Pip-Boy? Yeah. Man.
You heard about that settlement? Covenant? Nice. Real clean. Strict entrance requirements, though. Can't believe you actually found that baseball stuff from old Cronin. That must have been a pain in the ass.
It was a fun pain in the ass. That didn't sound right.
Don't walk outside the wall undefended. High quality protection for sale.
Thanks again for the fern. Plants like that are hard to come by. Now, you here to pick up some chems? Prescriptions filled. High quality
Hey, give me a
chems
sec.
right here.
Check in with a friend. How's the noodles?
So it's true then. You're leaving the Minutemen. Good for you. Great cause.
Thank you, sir. The Minutemen are always recruiting new soldiers to fight the cause. Do you have what it takes to join the Minutemen?
The latest hairstyles from the upper stand. Beat it.
What is it?
Cook has a plan to make us both rich. Ambush a chem deal set up by him and Nelson Latimer. Interested?
If you think it's a good idea, I'm in. Cook owes me. Big time.
Note says the meet is near the Backstreet Apparel building. You know where that is?
Oh, yeah. Down along the river. Come on. Let's do this.
Let's go.
Heard what you said about Diamond City. Glad to see the great Queen Jewel still shines.
I have somewhere to be. Sorry.
Head on inside. Move along.
Too many miles on the road. At least the pay is terrible.
Damn, dude, running like a fucking triathlon athlete. Dude's a fast-ass runner. He's not even fucking running, he's just jogging.
3 other guys to unload the boat and wave their guns around. You should be able to work your way around these buildings to get a good angle on them. I'll wait for the shooting to start, then join in from here. Remember, we can't afford to let anybody get away.
What about Nelson?
I'll deal with Nelson. You worry about Morowski's crew. Now, are we all set?
You first. I'll back you up.
Okay, but don't leave me hanging. Even I might have trouble taking them all out by myself.
What's that?
Fuck you, Nelson.
Don't move.
You don't have to kill me. I won't talk. I swear.
You won't talk when you're dead.
Wait! I can tell you how to find Morowski's chem lab! You can get his whole stash!
Keep talking.
Where do you think these chems come from? We've got a lab. Right here in the Commonwealth. But you'll never find it on your own. Not without my help.
Tell me what you know first.
Well, okay. I'm trusting you, right? The lab is in the old Forley fish packing plant. On the waterfront in South Boston.
Sounds like a dumb place for a secret chem lab.
Oh, yeah? What about if the place is overrun by feral ghouls, which don't even look twice in my all-ghoul crew?
I assume there's more to it than getting past the ferals.
You assume right. The real security is a system of tripwires that have to be triggered in exactly the right order to open the door to the lab. You never even know the lab was there when the door is closed.
I'm glad to hear that Marge Simpson voiced the character of Trish. Sounds just like her.
So how do I get in without hitting all the tripwires?
With a password, which I can give you. There's a terminal that will bypass the tripwires and open the door to the lab. So, I have your promise, right? If I give you the password, you let me walk?
And you promised to not tell Morowski that I had anything to do with this?
Yeah, of course. I already told you. After I leave here, I've never heard of you in my life. The password is Applejack. There. Now you've got everything. And I'm completely screwed forever. I hope you can live with that.
Sorry, Trish.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here while you still have your life. Oh, you thought you was gonna get away.
The money should still be on Nelson's body. And then there's these chems, which you'll need to sell somehow. But that's your problem.
Wouldn't want it going to waste.
I'm leaving
now,
town
would we?
for good. Should make things easier for Paul to have me around. Plus, there's no plausible way I could explain to Morowski how I wasn't involved in this unless I die here along with everyone else.
What's new, Cook?
Oh, hey.
Cook won't be bothering Darcy anymore.
Good. I knew you could handle him. So, what happened? Did he give you any trouble?
No. He, listened to reason.
Okay. I don't care what you had to do, just as long as he leaves Darcy alone from now on. Anyway, thanks for your help. I'll, see you around.
Yes, but I got him to come around in the end.
Okay. I don't care what you had to do, just as long as he leaves Darcy alone from now on. Anyway, thanks for your help. I'll, see you around.
What are you gonna do now?
I don't know. Things just got crazy. Can't believe he's actually dead.
Wait. Wait. He wasn't supposed to die. Wait a fucking minute. I'm confused. I don't know.
Hey, Paul.
So, it's just the two of us. 50-50 seems fair to me.
That works for me.
Great. Then you take the money from Nelson, I'll take the chems, and we'll call it even.
Works for me. Good luck.
Yeah. Maybe my luck is finally starting to turn.
Hey.
I'm listening. Looks like you got something to say.
Your thoughts?
Who do you think actually won the war? Nobody, I guess.
Oh, nothing.
Suit yourself.
Paul?
damn, this one's fucking stocked. I respect that so much, I'm not going to take from it.
Chained on the other side.
are so dead!
You'll run. Not that it's an option.
Shit's got ambush all over. I must have a concussion. I'm fucking seeing things. What the fuck was that? Nothing. At least the sheriff.
think we ought to talk.
What's wrong?
Wrong? Oh, no, nothing's wrong. We've just been traveling a while now, and I figure there hasn't exactly been equitable distribution of information. I've gotten a decent glimpse into your dirty laundry, but you still don't really know a whole heck of a lot about me. I figured I'd offer to balance the board. So, is there anything you want to know?
What do you remember about the Institute?
It's all pretty hazy from back then, but now and then I get glimpses. Life inside the Institute, they keep you isolated. A single test chamber was my whole world for years, and someone was always watching. Then one day you wake up on the other side, and that's it. They've cut you loose. Welcome to the brave new world, with such people in it.
So who are you, Nick?
That's a question I've been trying to figure out myself for a long damn time. I know I'm a synth, authentic Institute handiwork, but I'm still mechanical, not bioengineered like the fancy synths giving everyone the willies these days. I get tune-ups now instead of checkups. But my memories, my personality, they're all lifted from some cop who volunteered for an experiment back before the war. Scanned his brain and copied it onto the hardware that runs between my ears. Don't know why they chose to make a robot based on some pre-war cop instead of a math genius or a bioengineer. Hey, maybe that's why the Institute tossed me in the garbage instead of turning me into one of their people snatchers.
Wait, the original Nick was from my time?
Sure was. Which meant when I finally ended up out here, it was quite the rude awakening. I remember waking up one day in a garbage heap, a body in tatters and a head full of memories belonging to a man who'd been dead for 200 years. Suffice to say, it was a Folks didn't really know much about synths back then, so when I finally ran into people, they mostly treated me with caution rather than hostility. But the kids, they weren't afraid. I think his name was Jim. The first person to actually speak to me after I got the boot from the Institute. My first human contact in this world. Grilled me for an hour. Once they'd seen I wasn't going to hurt anyone, the other folks in the neighborhood came out to ogle the mechanical man. It eventually turned into a pretty swell soiree. A local mechanic even gave me a once-over, free of charge. Those people, they treated me like a human being. I've been trying to return the favor ever since. It's a surprisingly rare trait out here sometimes. And something I've noticed you got a fondness for. Part of the reason I've stuck around this long.
Where's that town? We should go visit.
I tried to go back and say thanks once I'd gotten myself established. But the place was wiped off the map. Raiders. Don't know what happened to the people.
If you're good to people, they'll be good back. That's something I've always believed.
Couldn't agree more. Well, I expect you're about as bored as can be listening to me rattle my skeletons. We should probably head out.
One, you clown afraid of her own shadows now.